y'all, welcome back for another message. It's your girl Leo. We're going to dive into the energies. First, we're going to protect your energy. Good juju for you. We're going to protect my energy. Good juju for me. This is a what comes up, what comes out reading. So if the title of the video resonates with you, there may be a message in it for you if you're watching the replay on YouTube. Okay, let's call in spirit real quick and then we'll dive into it, all right? God, source, universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, council of light, ascended masters, and all other benevolent beings of light of the third heaven and higher. I ask that you shield us in a holy divine white light of protection, shield our space, our energy, and the stream from any outside negative energies, entities, and it is not allowed here. Spirit, I ask that you aid, guide, and support me in sharing the best and highest messages for the collective during this time supposed to be. Thank you, Spirit. All right, y'all, here we go. Hey, Teresa, how you doing, love? Thanks for the likes. Let me ring the bell for you. All that love light back to you times 10. Hi, evolution. Welcome. Okay. What comes up comes out. I've got my big deck here, and it's going to take me a little while to get through it. So let's see what we got that comes out. All right. Tell me what we need to know, Spirit. What's just in the energy? What's just in the energy? Whoever's watching me currently live or watches the replay on YouTube. What do we need to know about what's in the energy? Damn, these are flying out. All right, we got get rich quick schemes. Uh-oh. Somebody's focused on getting rich quick. We have Aquarius, Earth, healing, player, 6. So wrecked without you. Okay. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thanks for the love. Let me ring the bell. 3 loud sounds. Ready? Send all that love and light back to you times 10. Thank y'all for being here. What's going on? I need some more. What else is here? Salty, because it could be them. Uh-oh. Somebody's salty. False. Somebody's false. Someone's in a false energy. They're being fake. Alignment. Aries. Forgive. Projection energy. Don't speak. That song may be of importance. Don't speak. Know just what you're saying. Or Gwen. Somebody's name could be Gwen. Or Glenn. Keep pushing. Number 9 is of importance. Scorpio. Cancer. Caught in the act. All right. Pick up another big. All right. So far, somebody's on some sort of get rich quick schemes. We have Aquarius, Cancer, Gemini, Scorpio, Aries coming out. Someone's so wrecked without you. We have Earth energy here. So that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, possibly. Somebody's being false. They could be projecting energy onto you. Spirit wants you to keep pushing. Somebody wants forgiveness. A player. Don't speak. You may need to be hush-hush about something. Someone's salty because it could be them. Healing. Someone was caught in the act. Think you didn't know. Number 9. Number 6. All right, Spirit. What else is here? What comes up comes out. Hi, how you doing? Hi, Jeff. Venus. May want to check your Venus placements, or this could be a romantic partner, something to do with career. Manifesting. Somebody's trying to manifest through slander, ruin, and reputation. We have enmeshment here. Someone's enmeshed. Someone's getting too cocky or got too cocky. A mistress who loves to play mind games. Oh, Lord. What are we tapping into, y'all? I wish I didn't let my pride get in the way of us. Somebody says, I wish I didn't let the pride get in the way of us. Empress. Taurus is here. Heavy on the Taurus energy. Earth, Taurus, Empress. Venus came out. So somebody may have strong Taurus placement or fumbled the ball. Somebody fumbled the ball. I'm protected in this life and the next. You're protected in this life and the next. We have light energy coming out. Light, clarity. Maybe daylight. Oh my goodness. We have addictions here. X-rated addictions. Meet up. Somebody may want to meet up. I'm begging you to expose me. God knows my heart. So there could be someone trying to expose something, or there's a lot about the slander or something about a secret. What else? Give me some more. We have narcissistic coming out. Someone could be narcissistic. She wrote him back. She wrote him back to the wheel. Well, someone could be writing something. Something about paperwork, documents, receipts, contracts. The letter U is of importance. First, middle, last, initial, or it could be the name of a place or a street name. Okay. Set up. Somebody's been set up. You gave me everything and I gave you excuses. This could be somebody that you gave everything to and they only gave you excuses. Let's see. Give me just a few more, Spirit. Give me a few more. There's a lot. One more time. One more shuffle. All right. Third party trying to be you. Goodness gracious. Soulmate. Surrender. Ain't no sneaky links. There's some heavy third party here. Traumatized, but you're playing victim. So this person could have traumatized you and now they're playing victim, or this has something to do with somebody like that. I've been through a lot and it makes me guarded. You could be really guarded because of all the things that you've been through, or maybe the person that you're dealing with. I want to be exclusive because I plan to lock it down. We have thief. And she deserves to live her life and be loved by others. So you could be somebody who doesn't necessarily, it says she. And we have illusions here too. Okay. We're going to pull some tarot on it. Well, no, we're going to go to this deck first. So we got a lot going on, okay? So far, there's a plot or a plan. Somebody could be slandering something or they're making up stories here. We have heavy water, heavy earth energies coming out. And Gemini. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Virgo, Capricorn. Number 9, number 6. Maybe your life path number 9 or number 6, the person that you're dealing with. There's a lot of player energy here. Someone's salty. All right, Spirit. Don't speak. So there's something that you may need to be quiet about, your plans. Or there's a secret here. Someone's not speaking up. Someone needs to speak up. What's just in the energy? Best nice messages. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. I don't know who's hitting the heart button. I'm sending all that love and light back to you. Tom's 10. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the ways you show love and support. All right, Spirit. What's just in the energy when it has to do with this hot mess? Okay. Use your imagination. Stranger companions in stranger places. So you're having to use your imagination. And be yourself because you're making somebody grumpy, okay? You're making somebody mad. Because you have the gift of sacred sight. Because you can see things clearly or you know things. You're very intuitive. Somebody can't get something past you or over on you. Cast away out of your depth feeling abandoned. Someone's feeling abandoned because you left them behind. The unexpected, a change that you did not see coming. This could have been an unexpected decision to remove yourself from this person. We have an elder will teach you. Because you learned something. New skills, advanced training, rapid improvements. Yeah, an elder will teach you. You learned some sort of new skill, or you used a new skill to come into this information or to use your insight. Wisdom is light as a feather because wisdom makes you light as a feather. Having the right information. I will watch over you. It's all right to be alone. Heavy wolf energy coming out. I don't know if you resonate with wolves. You have a connection to wolves. You could have like a wolf tattoo or a tattoo with paws. Or there's something significant about, could be a dog. Doesn't necessarily have to be a wolf. But I'm getting a lot of wolf energy coming out here. And then voodoo and blue back off. So there could be spell work going on here. We'll see. Let's see what else comes out. All right. Best and highest messages here. What comes up comes out. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to hear? All right, here we go. Do you feel like you can relate to most of this? Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. Blessings, Baked Potato. How you doing, Baked Potato? Thank you for the rose, LJ. I appreciate you, love. Bree is like, this is so relatable. Let's see what else comes out, y'all. See if we can get some more answers here. We have determination and family. Someone's really determined when it comes to a family. Okay, what else? Cunning. Seahorses may be of significance. Beta fish. We have Pisces here. Celtic knot. Cunning. Someone's being cunning. Fox may be of significance. Cunning is here. Monarch butterflies. Gators. Or crocodiles. I'll call them all gators. Okay, I'm from Mississippi, y'all. Everything's a gator. Needing to have courage. Someone needs to have courage. We have Leo energy coming out here. To trust. Horses may be of significance. And defend. To trust and defend. Or that you're being defended. You're protected. Scorpio is here. That's almost all the signs. To defend your growth, what you're growing through, and protected from what's trying to consume you. We have got vulture, we have Death Eater energy here. You may have to disguise yourself, or someone's using a disguise. Chameleons, geckos, lizards in general, because someone's trying to hunt you, or someone's targeted you. Oh, okay. Who can this be, Spirit? Who can this be? Who am I talking to, or who am I talking about? Give me some hints here. What's going on with this? Hey, y'all. Thanks for the love. 6.6K likes. Send all the love and like back to you. Times 10. What's going on TikTok? All right, Spirit. Who is this for? Who is this about? Okay. Something significant about a restaurant. You could have met this person at a restaurant. We have the number 7. Red, blue, green vehicle. Something to do with March. Maybe March 7th. Member. Somebody's a member of something. Wednesday may be significant. A truck. Somebody could drive a truck. Today's Wednesday. The time I'm recording this. Someone's self-employed. Something about paperwork or documents. We saw something about that earlier. Paperwork, documents, receipts, or something to do with a contract. Something is significant about Sunday and a child. Somebody may have a child. This could be about a child. All right, we've got B, first, middle, last, initial. D, first, middle, last, initial. The month of December may be of significance. Somebody may have dark hair. The letter C, first, middle, last, initial. The letter L, first, middle, last, initial. Number 8. Let's see. Number 10. Number 6. So what numbers are those? We saw 7, we saw 8, we saw 10, we saw 6. So October 6th may be of importance. June 10th, June 8th, June 7th, July 6th, July 8th, July 10th, July 7th, August 8th, August 10th, August 7th, or August 6th. Okay. All right. We're going to pull some tarot. Now we're to the tarot. Here we go. Best and highest messages. Hi, how you doing? Well, we split up. Self-employed Sunday is when he has his kids. You're self-employed? But I didn't sign nothing. I said I didn't sign nothing, Leo. March 7th is your birthday? Thank you for the awesome LJ. I appreciate you, dear. Hi, Alexander. Thanks for your darkness needs light up. Wait, what do you mean? You're a Pisces? It's like, I'm good. I'm living my best life. That's good. I'm glad that you're living your best life. KY Taurus says, you're good. I hope so. I hope so. This is my job. Best and highest messages here. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to hear? Thank you, though, for the compliment. I appreciate that. You got to be careful tooting my horn, y'all. Okay, I'm a Leo. You start giving me compliments, my head swells up. Okay, I'm going to float off like a hot air balloon. Best and highest messages here, Spirit. All right, tell me what we got going on here. How are you showing up? What's your energy? The person this reading is for. What's their energy? How are they showing up? Okay. We've got the King of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. So you're showing up as like a truth teller, someone who's honorary. You're very intelligent. And you could be observing a situation right now. Okay, King of Swords in the upright is somebody who's very observant. And those of you that are newer, one of the characters that I would describe as somebody, a King of Swords, would be, I don't know if y'all ever saw The Witcher, so like before the 4th season. Or read the books, played the game. Okay, but I bring up Geralt of Rivia, okay? And in the first episode, when you're being introduced to this character, okay, Geralt is in the back of a tavern. And he's all hooded. He's in the dark. Okay, and he's all the way in the corner and he can observe everything that's going on. So no one's really noticing he's there, but he can see everything that's going on. He can see people going to the back to the secret room, right? You feel what it is I'm saying? Right. Also, he took an oath. So he's very honorary because he sticks to what it is that he's promised to, or that he's promised that it is that he's going to do, or that he's on this life purpose, and he takes that very serious. Okay. He's a truth seeker, a truth teller. Okay. So there's something about your intelligence, your patience, your observation, and the way that you collect data before you make decisions so that you can strategize. Okay. You're also in an energy where you're protecting yourself. A King of Swords in the upright is also very detached. Okay. So you could have put up some really strong boundaries for yourself here. There's a reason why you feel like you need to protect yourself and not let someone gain access to you, your energy, your resources. Because they take too much. They take too much from you and they don't give back. This could be somebody that you're in a physical relationship with. It could be a family member, or it could be somebody that like you work with in some sort of way. Working on a project or something. All right, what's the situation here? What's the situation? Hi, how you doing? Welcome. What's going on? Oh, goodness gracious. The situation or things are going in your favor, okay? We've got the Wheel of Fortune here. This is a very karmic energy. It's also about things that are fated, your destiny. But things are going in your favor because you're courageous, you're brave. Again, you're not afraid to be patient. Okay, so think about like when we're going after things that we want, kind of like this chick right here on this card. You got this big old lion here. She didn't just walk up to this line and beat it over the head and say, okay. You know, it took a lot of patience and courage to slowly approach this lion so this lion would befriend her, right? So this has a lot to do with like your courage to keep going, to be persevering. Towards a status, towards holding the authority that it is that you have. There's also a lot about like tradition. So like a moral code, you stick really strongly to a moral code. And this could be about a love connection. Okay, we got the lovers showing up here. That's an intense love connection. It could be a soul tie, and those are really hard to get rid of if you're trying to get rid of one. What's the challenge? What's the challenge here? Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Thanks for all the love, y'all. I'm gonna ring the bell. 3 loud sounds. All that love and light back to you. Times 10. Thank you for all the ways you show love and support. Thank you for being here. What's the challenge? To focus. It's like someone's trying to distract you from what it is that you want to create. Why the Eight of Pentacles? Why is this the challenge? Why is this the challenge? Because you walked away from somebody or something, right? Something had you drained. You were giving too much. They were taking too much, and they wouldn't give back. So it leaves you drained. There is no other option than to walk away from it. All right? My OGs, y'all that have been with me for a while, know what I'm about to say. But you newbies, what happens to water when it's stagnant? It's a cesspool for ickiness, right? You're going to unalive yourself if you sit there in this stagnant pond, in this water that and this water represents what you've given. And because it's stagnant, it means that nothing gave back. There's no movement. There's no exchange between cups. Right? That's why there's an imbalance. Okay. So what's just in the current energy? What's in the current energy? Oh my goodness, someone's getting a miracle, a wish fulfillment. There's a lot of like this rejuvenation or evolution. It's like revolutionary energy. It's a big deal. We've got the Ace of Wands here too. So this is very exciting. Okay. Also, someone's being very heavily protected by their ancestors. That's my ancestors card. Because of your purpose. You have a very important life purpose here. Okay. It's bigger than yourself. It's part of a bigger picture. And we know that because the Wheel of Fortune is here. This is about destiny and fate. All right. Heavy on the Aquarius energy too. So I'm not sure if this is just because this is the time this is being recorded is Aquarius season. This is supposed to be timeless though. Okay. What else is here? Tell me about the Star and the Ace of Wands. What's influencing this energy? What's influencing this energy? You're getting like a miracle or something miraculous is about to happen. The World. Look at all these major arcana. Again, destiny, fate. You could be getting a lot of attention, all right? Somebody's about to have a lot of success here. This is something that you've manifested, all right? The Star and the World. So something's about to pick up, okay? You've been getting a lot of attention. This could have to do with something online. Or just attention in general, like a lot of eyes on you, a lot of recognition. I'm telling you, you're manifesting. Look at what was behind. I'm looking at the bottom of the deck. Look what was behind that. The Ace of Pentacles. You're manifesting an Ace of Pentacles here. Lots of opportunity, abundance, growth, expansion, blessings. All right. Give me one more. What's influencing this energy? You're closing out a major cycle. And you're moving on because it's time. It's time to move on from something. Okay, someone did the most here. They did the most to you. So you're moving on, being stubborn in your morals, stubborn in your movements. This could have been a father or a husband or a brother that did this to you, or that's doing this to you. All right. Tell me about the energy that we're dealing with. What's the energy that we're dealing with here? Oh, no. Straight out the gate. Are you serious? We got the 7 of Swords. So here's the shiesty shit right here. Okay, this is somebody who's manipulative. They're deceptive. They're wearing a mask. They're not being authentic. There's some sort of strategy plan to sabotage something. This person's feeling rejected, left behind, not enough. This is also one of those energies where it doesn't matter how much time, love, energy, effort, money that you invest into them or pour into them. There's a hole at the bottom of the cup. So everything that you're pouring into them is just leaking out the bottom. They can't give back. They don't have the capacity to do that. Okay. This person is in a lack mindset. Okay. They're holding on way too tight and they don't invest into others, which is why they can't grow. They don't understand that like this, you got to keep that energetic flow going. Especially if people are giving to you, you have to be in an energy of giving as well. So people keep giving to you, you know, or energies keep showing up. Justice is been called on the situation. This could be about court. Somebody may be in court. But this is about decisions. Decisions being made, clarity being had, the truth coming out, and balance being restored. All right, tell me about the energy we're dealing with. This person could have broke your heart. They're planning to break your heart. This is about betrayal. That's the truth. Justice is coming back out of the deck. Libra's here. So almost all signs are here. We had Aries, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Leo, Pisces, Aquarius, Sagittarius. It could be anybody. Okay. Tell me more. Let's swap decks. I tell you what, since this is a shiesty energy, we're going to use this Game of Thrones deck. I always talk about The Witcher. We're going to use this Game of Thrones deck. All right, Spirit, best and highest messages here. Tell me about this person. This energy that it is that we're dealing with. Tell me about them. What's their headspace like? What's going on in their head? What's this person's focus? The Page of Swords? And the Two of Pentacles is the part of the deck. Their focus is spying on you. This person's trying to get information on you, but this is indirect information. So they're not coming directly to you to ask you. They're spying either online, asking mutual friends, acquaintances, family members about you. Why? Tell me about the Page of Swords. Got a lurker, stalker. Knight of Swords and the Ace of Spears in reverse with the Ace of Wands. You're showing up like this Ace of Wands, remember? The Star and the Ace of Wands. This person's trying to figure out how they can take this quick action towards keeping this from happening for you, to stop this from happening. So you may be dealing with a love bomber. Oh, that's the truth. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me about this person. What's going on in this person's head? What are their thoughts? Where's the focus? Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Ace of Spears in reverse. The Queen of Spears. So this person doesn't like your confidence. They don't like how magnetic you are. So whether you feel like you're like this or not, this is how this person sees you or thinks of you. You're confident, you're empowered, you're successful, you're bold. And there's a situation here that you've taken a stance on, like you put your stake in the ground here and you're not moving from that. You're being very stubborn with your morals, with what it is that you've decided. And it seems to be pissing this person off here. So I'm not sure if that was because you left or you're not including them in something, but they're trying to stop some sort of success or expansion. Hello. Because this person is toxic as hell. We got Ramsay on here. If you ever seen Game of Thrones, you know this mother trucker seriously got some issues. So this person may be somebody who's very arrogant. So they feel the need to control everything. This person has to take from others because this person can't even sit with themselves in their own energy. This person can't be alone. This person feels upset. This person let me literally be shriveling up like a raisin without you. Okay. Tell me about this person. All right, what does this person desire? What do they want? How do they feel about you? What does this person want? How do they feel about you? They want your Wheel of Fortune. They want something that it is that you're receiving, or they want things to go in their favor, not your favor. They want something to work out for them and not you. This could be a secret, or this person may have a secret to backdoor trap you in a situation because they want you stuck in your head, feeling imprisoned, confused, reliving some sort of something. And for it to be heavy. They're trying to cause this heaviness on you, these burdens. They're trying to mess with your mind. How does this person feel about you? How's this person feeling about you? Okay. This person knows that you're divine. We've got the High Priestess, the Empress, the Nine of Coins. How do they feel about you? It's like this person knows you're protected, okay? This person feels like you're a mystery. They try to figure you out. They feel like you have a lot of depth to you. So there's more than meets the eye. So there's something very mysterious about you. This person also feels like you're successful, that you're abundant, that you're lucky. That you're very compassionate, that you're intelligent. And it's like this person knows that like you built yourself from the ground up, okay? So there's something about you building yourself from the ground up. So something wasn't handed to you. You had to work for it. But that's a status, an actual physical, tangible thing that you can hold or touch. Tell me about this person. What's this person's intentions? What's this person's intentions? King of Swords in reverse. Knight of Cups. Oh, I'd be careful, this person. Five of Swords. Nine of Cups in reverse. Two of Cups. King of Swords in reverse, Knight of Cups. Okay, so this person is, I'm telling you, you showed up as the King of Swords in the upright. This person's a liar, okay? This is a con artist energy. This person's willing to do, say, take, whatever. They'll do whatever it takes to win something or to gain your favor, or there's a lot of like manipulation here. So the things that it is that this person says to you, it's very manipulative in nature. Could be like love bombing you or really gassing you up to gaslight you. Five of Swords, Nine of Cups. This is also a person. Okay, so they definitely feel like they're in competition or there's something to gain. There's something to win here. But this is also one of those people who like, they can dish it out, but they can't take it. Like this, nothing makes this person satisfied, okay? So their intentions, they don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to have this fulfillment. They don't want you to have this success. This person may want to like, let's see, slander and lies and gossip came out earlier. So this person may be like trying to turn people against you or spreading rumors because they're a traitor, doing the most. There we go again. Give me a few more. What's this person's intentions? What's this person's intentions? What? We got the Death card coming out. But look at who they messing with. Male, female, okay, I don't care how you identify as, okay? We're personifying energy here, okay? But look who's on that card. They're trying to unalive you in some sort of way. End something. Cause some sort of ending to something for you here. We got the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. But boo-boo. They go get stuck with the pointy end. Right? They showed up as this Knight of Swords in reverse. Look at who's on this Knight of Swords card. Who took this person out? Right? You picking up what I'm throwing down? Their intentions for you are to leave you for doom. Okay? I'll put it that way. So they could be trying to cut off resources for you. So that could be why they're slandering you, telling these rumors. How's this person taking action? How is this person taking action? Six of Coins, the Tower, the Six of Spears, the Five of Spears, and the King of Coins. This person's trying to cause you a tower moment. Remember, I told you this person's willing to do or say whatever it takes to win. Right? Five of Swords. They want to defeat you in some sort of way. What happened to Bran? Jaime Lannister pushed him out the window of the tower, right? Because he's willing to do or say whatever it takes to win. This was a catastrophe. Okay, this person's trying to cause you some sort of upheaval, some sort of chaos in a really big way to stop you, to keep you from growing, to keep you from okay, so again, this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. For somebody it could be, but like if I can't have you, nobody can is what it is that I'm hearing. That's what I'm getting here. So it's almost like even if this is a friend, or family member, whoever this is, if they can't have you, nobody can. If they can't have access to you, if they can't have the resources that it is that you provided them by just being with you, around you, tied to you in some sort of way, it's like nobody can have you. Nobody gets access. I don't get access. Nobody can. If I can't grow, you're not allowed to grow. But this person needs you. They needed you to grow. Okay, so we've got the 6 of coins. This person may be coming back around here. They want to negotiate something. So I don't know if this person's coming in to like apologize and then offer something, but there's something about this person's trying to get some sort of exchange between the two of you. Could even just be a conversation. They feel like this is going to give them a victory, that they're going to win. Because they're in competition. There's a competition. There's this fuckery. There's this bullshit. There's this chaos, this drama. This person may even be like sending people to give you a hard time. Okay, a lot of adversity here. All right, so yeah, this person may even be like, I'm hearing something about being ostracized. Okay, this person may be sending people to ostracize you, to put you down, to keep you repressed or oppressed. And we have King of Coins here. This person's showing up as really greedy. This has a lot to do with money. I just heard something about pimp you out. This person tried to pimp your ass out. Like they've pimped somebody out before, or something about, could be about scapegoating. I heard skateboard. I heard something about skateboard, so I don't know what that has to do with anything. Scapegoat, skateboard. Boards. Something's hidden. Almost like, you know how people like keep stuff stored up under boards? There's something that's hidden. This person's trying to like find something that's hidden. Something under lock and key. Somebody has the key to the lock. You have the lock to the key. Something. I don't know. All right. Moving on. Best and highest message here, Spirit. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to let me know how this resonates. It doesn't always make sense to me. All right. Anything else that we need to know about this person? How they're taking action and their motives? Anything else that we would need to know? Whether you don't know yet, or this is just confirming the shit that you already know. Eight of Coins in reverse. Yes, this person's trying to be a distraction or cause distractions, illusions to you because you walked away from them. We have the Chariot here, though. Your dragon has arrived, darling. So you have a lot of protection, whether you feel like you do or not. Okay, this dragon represents the way that you're able to travel forward. Okay, so you're being carried by spirit here to move away from this. Because they're deceptive. 7 of Swords. They're a liar. They cheat. They steal. Not that Sam is a thief and a liar and a cheater, but he was in this sense, right? Remember when Sam steals his father's sword? He had a strategy. But this is what it is that Spirit's trying to help you move, is moving you away from, is this deceit, this deceptive energy. Any more messages here for you? Anything else that you need to know? Yes, this person's going to come back. All right. So if you cut them out, or if you put some distance between you and this person, y'all had a falling out. Yes, this person's coming back. Okay. They want to come out of the cold with you, but it's really just to keep you stuck, keep you in prison, to trap you. That's what the plot, the plan, the strategy is. This person's going to be playing on your emotions, though. Okay. So you and this person, that you have a history together, you know each other well enough for this person to understand that you're a really kind person, okay? And something about being able to play on your emotions, using your heart against you. You could have been in a relationship with this person of some sorts, but showing up like a soulmate. But this is inverted. So you're not in connection with this person or in a connection with this person right now. But this is some sort of soulmate to you, okay? Again, doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but for somebody, it's definitely romantic. There's a lot of... Okay. And brother. Something about a brother. We have the Two of Spheres and justice. And you're making your way towards justice here. Okay, so there's nothing that it is that you have to do. There's no revenge that it is that you need to seek out. You need to stay focused on the path that you're on. Because let me tell you something. People don't treat you this way if they don't find you as a threat. If you're not onto something, people wouldn't be trying to stop your ass. You picking up what I'm throwing down? The Fool, right? First they hate you. They treating you like you some dumb fool. And they end up loving your ass. Becoming your biggest ass fan. Goodness gracious. All right, here we go. I'm going to use this deck right here. Best and highest messages here, Spirit. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to hear? Anything else? Anything else about this person, about what's going on in the energy, what you might need to know? You could be a cosmic warrior, okay? Light worker, empath, do-gooder, truth teller, truth speaker, whistleblower, any of those types. You know, somebody who's honorary. All right, metamorphosis. There's been a lot of changes and transformation happening here. But you're evolving away, or you're going through some sort of evolution or cycle having to do with this energy vampire who is toxic, okay? They even say right there, they poison. They poison. Tell me some more. This person's definitely slandering you. Bloom where you were planted. Let them throw dirt on your name. Let them slander you. Y'all, this has happened to me before. People are slandering me, talking so much shit about me. She's reading cards online. Ah! She's evil. They all come look to gawk. And guess what? It made my watch time go up. All the comments that they were putting on my content, that actually helped my post grow more. You know, it didn't matter what type of energy they were sending me or leaving. It was still helping me grow anyway. So let them, what does manure do to seeds? It makes them grow. Let them just fucking talk. Let them talk. Let them get the energy going about you. Get the buzz going on about you. Because people are going to come look. They're going to come look. But they're not going to see what this person is projecting about you. Because the universe has your back, baby. God, source, universe, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe amethyst is important to you. Maybe you like amethyst. Maybe you need to get some amethyst. All right. Yes, someone's offended by your ass. They offended. That's why they have these ulterior motives. You may need to cleanse your energy. Maybe you did just cleanse your energy. Maybe that's why this person's pissed. Ain't got no more access to you, right? Access denied. Access denied. Mystical, cosmic healer, starseed, light worker, earth angel, chosen. Okay, you may resonate with one of those terms, one of those labels, not necessarily. All right, frenemies, people who pretended to have your back, do not. They're not watching your back, so you got to watch your back, right? Frenemies, watch your six. Because your light irritates their demons, and that's why they're throwing stones at you. Everything you touch turns to gold, baby. This is because of the laws of the universe, all right? It's the energy that you're in. It's the practices that you do. It's your self-discipline. You learn new things, and you apply them, and you get results. You are divinely connected and protected, okay? But Spirit's giving you a warning. Illusions. Things are not as they seem. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. But stay focused on your alignment, your soul purpose. They're just jealous, okay? They've got a lot of jealousy here. Jealous energy. They're jealous of you. We knew that already, though. Lots of redundancy coming out. They jealous, and that's why they lurk and spy and stalk in your ass, okay? This person may literally be on their computer. Maybe dealing with somebody who's like, is a hacker, or they know a hacker, or they could be doing illegal activities. Just a few more. Give me just a few more. Anything else here? Clarity. Gaining clarity about this ego. This person who's materialistic, self-serving, and narcissistic. That's twice this narcissistic energy has come out. Who would rather take from others. You could have gone ice cold on them. Okay. They're like, where's the warmth? Where's your warmth at? Don't do it. Spirit says, don't do it. Don't do it. Keys. I told you. Something about keys and a lock. Somebody's got the keys to the lock. Last shuffle. Last shuffle. Upgrades. Yeah, see, you're on the rise. You're getting some sort of upgrades. Power up. Level up. Clear as day. And you're seeing things clear as day, right? I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. You could be spiritually high ranking because you know your worth, or something about you need to know your worth because you're spiritually high ranking and you're dealing with the player. Okay, so it's time to batter up. Someone's on this shady shit. This player's on the shady shit. So make sure that you're doing your self-love practices. Or they're on their shady shit because you have self-love, because you know your worth, okay? Rose-colored glasses. You're no longer looking at this person from rose-colored glasses, and they definitely gossip about you, okay? Gossip birdies, haters, they can't stand you because you shine too bright, love, because they unhealed. And at the bottom of the deck, and they only tricks and treats, okay? All right. I'll tell you what, we're going to pick it up a notch real quick. We're going to do some sassy affirmations. I'm going to do this Listen Bitch deck real quick. I'm going to pull one card from the Spirit Animal Oracle and one card from this Threads of Fate Oracle. Let's see what comes out. All right, Spirit. These people, this person, try to tear you down. So we're going to take a minute. We're going to build it back up, all right? Especially if this has already happened and it ain't happened yet. Or this has already happened and you're not somebody where this is what's coming towards you. Because remember, time is fluid. I could say it happened yesterday, but it hadn't happened yet. Then you can always come back and listen to an affirmation to help build your ass back up, okay? Ready? Listen, bitch. Don't waste a drop of energy trying to change someone else. It's not your responsibility. It's not your job. That is not your life purpose to change anybody. That's why it's important for you to stay focused on yourself. Because you're not in competition with anybody. Except for the person you were yesterday. Where you were at yesterday. Right? You don't worry about changing nobody. It's not your focus. It's not your job. Listen, bitch, don't let any motherfucker disturb your peace. And that's right. That's why you had to remove, or you're removing yourself, or you had to remove yourself from this energy, this person. Because they were disturbing your peace. They had malicious intent. Did not have your best interest at heart. Spirit says, don't you let any motherfucker disturb your peace. Listen, bitch. Don't hold back the tears. Let them flow like a fucking faucet. If you need to have a cry about this, if you need to go sit in your emotions for a moment, write it down on a piece of paper, burn it, write it on a balloon, watch it sail away. You need to do something to release the emotions that this person's caused you. Okay, that's for somebody. Don't you sit there and internalize all of it. That's where you become bitter. And you don't want to be a bitter Betty or a bitter Bobby, okay? Listen, bitch, there's no such thing as the right time. Trust yourself and do it. You're on divine timing. You're exactly where you're meant to be when you're meant to be there. So there's something that you're getting ready to do, or you did, and you just because you trusted yourself, you trusted the intuition, the downloads that you were getting, you trusted the time. Listen, bitch, imagine how good it'll feel when you're done. Keep going. So if you haven't reached this level of success yet, okay, don't stop. Don't give up. One more foot in front of the other. One more step, one more breath, one more step, one more fight, right? Gonna be all right. Listen, bitch, no one else is dwelling on your mistakes. Move the fuck on. If this is something that you've been getting caught up on because you made a mistake, you felt this was a mistake to be around this person because it caused you all this damn havoc, okay? No one else is dwelling on your mistakes. Quit worrying about that. You learned your lesson. Now you can move on. Keep it moving. We're not staying in the past. We're not letting this take over our mind because that's what causes the anxiety, the fear, depression, and all that shit kills the mind, the mind, the heart, and the spirit. We ain't got time for that. A few more. Just a few more. Listen, bitch, you've come so far. Keep betting on yourself. What I tell you, don't give up. You keep betting on yourself because you got the lock and key. You got the milk and the honey. You the secret sauce. Okay, you got what it takes. You the main thing. You the main character. Listen, bitch, blurt out your ideas or hold them back and see what doesn't happen. You have really great ideas. Quit trying to let something be perfect. So that's a message for somebody that you're a perfectionist, okay? And you want something to be just right. Let the idea grow and expand. See how it unfolds. Just do it. Go do the idea, okay? Listen, bitch, take some time to enjoy the things that you worked hard for. If you've been overworked, if you haven't been taking the rest or taking time to rest the way that you need to, you better recharge your batteries. Because we're coming up into summer season. Or maybe the time you're watching this is summer, okay? So there's a lot of like being out and about that's coming your way. So you need to rest and rejuvenate so you've got the energy to keep going, to keep pushing. Listen, bitch, your ending is still written. Your ending is still unwritten. It's never too late to create a life you love. And you know what? You're the author of your own story. Someone's slandering you. Someone's trying to, create, plot, plan, strategize because they're irrelevant in these new chapters. They're not included in the new chapters of your book, okay? And they want to be. You didn't like what it was that was going on in your story, so what are you doing? You're taking the pen back and you're writing your own. Why? Because you are the authority in your own life. Nobody else, right? You know how to take accountability and responsibility. You know how to be self-disciplined. You know how to stick to your morals. And you don't give up. You have faith. Okay? All right. Let's pull one of these. We're going to slow it down now, y'all. We're going to slow it down for just a minute. Let's get our oracle cards. Best and highest messages here, Spirit. What do we need to know most right now in this moment? And if you're dealing with one of these damn energy vampires, boo-boo, I feel for you. I'm praying for you. I'm thinking about you. And I'm sending you lots of high vibrational good juju energy. Okay, we got Stag Spirit. Take the lead. Hello. Damn. Stag Spirit. Let's see what this says. Take the lead. Card number 58. What's back here? Oh, way back here. There it goes. Okay. Oracle message. Whether or not you have set your intention to lead, you may have found yourself suddenly called to step up to the forefront of your life. Stag Spirit is a reminder that now is a time to heed the call to be sure, strong, and compassionate. Others will look to you, and you have it within you to see through the eyes of Stag Spirit and walk with confidence as you take on responsibilities that are yours. That are yours now, and mold integrity into all that you do and in all your relationships. Be willing to see that the best in others so that your compassionate heart keeps you on the right path. Stag Spirit wants you to know that your responsibilities now are to yourself too, for you are learning and developing new skills. That's the first cards that came out. You are a model for transformation now, sharing your experience, strength, and hope with others so they may grow and discover their lost best selves too. What a gift you are. Stay humble and authentic and walk your talk, for this is how a wise leader leads. Protection message. Others may not be as far along as you are on your journey, When stag spirit appears in the protection position, you are called to be compassionate and patient as you find yourself leading the way. When others struggle to follow you, they may be ensured that you can be trusted, challenging you to be kind and strong, challenging your value and questioning your worth. Know that Spirit has put you in this place at this time for a purpose and will not abandon you when you need help with your new responsibilities. Or perhaps you're actually uncomfortable leading, maybe temporarily trapped by your small self or therefore promoting yourself too strongly, afraid that others might see weakness or imperfection in you. Let go of your fears and let Stag Spirit remind you that you have what it takes to lead wisely and ethically if you practice self-honesty and listen to others who wish to support you. That's beautiful. So it's time for you to take the lead, right? And you know what? That may be what pisses some people off about you. Maybe you weren't always in a leadership type of energy. Maybe it is kind of scary for you to take the lead because you don't want to be seen. You don't want to be picked apart by the whole world, right? But that's what happens. You know, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing it right. You know, don't worry about all the little things that people are going to say. You got what it takes. You the secret sauce. Trust yourself, trust in Spirit, and you keep up with it. If their opinions, if their feelings, if they're hating on you, who cares? Their opinion is none of your business anyway, right? Give me one card here. What do we need to know most right now? So yeah, it's time for you to take the lead. The Alchemist. Ooh. Alchemist angel here. Master manifester. Let's see. Let's see what this one says. The Alchemist. 88. Hey. Okay. Hey! Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Send all that love and light back to you times 10. Thank you for all the ways that you show love and support. How you doing, TikTok? If you're watching the replay on YouTube, thanks for still being here. You can hit the join button and look at my exclusive content, darlings. The Alchemist. Y'all want to see what this card is? Just in case. I know it's hard to see because it's like all shiny and sparkly, but just in case you see something that makes or has some sort of significance to you. Okay. The Alchemist card indicates a time of metamorphosis. It's a call to view everything in your current life as an opportunity for growth. See, leadership, growth, expansion, you're having a lot of success during this time. And you know what? That's going to piss people off, especially if you let the ass behind. Can you imagine you having all this success and when you left this person behind, you may have just started, you know, rising, and they fumbled your ass, whether that's a coworker, a friend, that family member, that romantic partner, and they come back and look, and you shining like the star in the sky, like you're getting all this recognition, success, attention, you know, like they're going to be hating on your ass. Of course they are. They're pissed off. They fumbled you. They had a damn diamond and treated it like it was cubic zirconium just to find out you were the real deal. Right now is a potent time to plant the seeds of what you want to invite in. It's also a reminder that our thoughts are incredibly powerful. We may not feel like we have a lot of control over our lives, but we can work hard at changing our thought patterns to ones that empower us. Whatever they are given, the alchemist is able to transmute. They may have a handful of bad ingredients, but they are able to make magic with what they have. It can be a long process, but they hold a vision for the final product while continuing to show up in their negative situation and slowly work at transmuting it. So you've been handed a shit-ass hand of cards, and you're making them work for you anyway, right? When life throws you lemons, you making lemonade, you making cleaning solutions, making essential oils for aroma. You know what I mean? You're taking something shitty and you're making it amazing, okay? Someone who is in the shadow, with it's just a situation, whatever that looks like for you. Someone who is in the shadow of alchemist may not believe in themselves. They may have both a fear of failure and a fear of success. That's one of the biggest messages coming out in this reading. Don't have a fear of success, or don't feel failure. So what? You didn't get it right. You fell down. So what do? You get up, you dust your shoulders off, and you keep it moving. You try again. And success. It's like if you're afraid of success, it's because you're afraid of maintaining that level of success. It's like you feel like you're like a one-hit wonder, and that's not true. That's why you got to let all these ideas out your head. Write them down. Do something with them. Let them unfold. Let them grow. Nurture them, right? They can also minimize situations and keep their true feelings inside, as opposed to getting them out and moving on. A key to being an alchemist is naming what is happening so you can work with it. And don't ignore things either, okay? Don't just go around ignoring things. You never know. Could be of importance. Okay? Hey! Thank you for that. Send all that love and light back to you times 10. Thank you for all the ways that y'all shown love and support today. I'm so grateful for y'all. All right. That's the end of this reading. I'll be back later tonight on Instagram. If y'all want to go follow me on Instagram, I'll be doing collective messages over there, and then I'll open it up for live personal readings. If y'all are wanting to get in line for live personals, it's stan.store/Lady Leo Spirituals. The only way that you can book any type of service with me. So those people that are reaching out to you in the DMs, it's not me. Watch your six, watch your monies, watch your blessings, okay? If you try to go through anything other than stan.store/Lady Leo Spiritual, it's not me, and you're probably not getting a reading or whatever service it is they're trying to do for you. Because I do other things like astrology readings. I'm a Holy Fire Reiki practitioner. So I do energy alignments, energy healing, hex and curse removals, all that different kind of stuff. So anybody trying to offer you anything, that ain't me, boo-boo. You got to seek me out. You got to come to me and go to my one little link that you can go to, okay? So just protect yourselves. Be careful, right? I love you, I love you, I love you, Cosmic Royal Family. And I'll see you again soon. Keep shining your light bright. You don't worry about haters. Don't worry about these people trying to cause you distractions. Don't worry about people trying to cause you these setbacks, okay? You stay focused. One more breath, one more step, one more fight. It's inevitable. You're going to get there, okay? Love and light, y'all.